Hey, this is Timmara signing on with Dragon Age: The Veilguard. Alright, so this was kind of a surprise release when you really get down to it. But okay, Dragon Age, first one in over a decade. Like, actually, about a decade on the dot. Okay, so beginning with my experience with Dragon Age is because, like, I think it was 2011 or 2012. It wasn't terribly long after Dragon Age 2 came out, I'm pretty sure, that I got my hands on an Xbox 360 copy of Dragon Age Origins and its expansion Awakening all on disc. And it blew me away. It was my first BioWare game. I was really wrapped up in the story, the characters, the world building. A lot of it, you know, I'd have a greater appreciation for it now, but I have not played it. I've tried to replay it several times. It just never found the time because it was always such a time sink. I always wanted to play Dragon Age 2 and I could never find a copy, and I tried. Like, it was never at any GameStop, weirdly, and I just never got around to it. Dragon Age Inquisition, I bought, not on release, like a little ways after, or I think when all the DLC came out, and I played it for a couple of hours, and again, it was a time sink I just never dedicated my time to. And Dragon Age has been a series I wanted to come back to for a long time on this channel. Like, now that I'm laying it all out, yeah, I've only played one Dragon Age game, but I loved it. And it's been a long time. It's been on my list for a long time to play a Dragon Age game on this channel. But now we got Dragon Age: The Veilguard. And it just released, well, it's November 1st as I'm recording, so it literally released yesterday. I did not plan on picking this up right away. Not that I wasn't interested, it's just sort of like timing. Money was tight, other stuff going on. I don't have time. I never even got around to finishing Baldur's Gate 3. I don't need another, like, fantasy RPG to take up my time. You know what? I should probably be doing all this tutorial or explanation and elaboration when we get into the game, because we'll have plenty of time to set it up. But so we're diving in.
I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk.
I think the game audio is balanced enough. I'll have to double check it later. But yeah, new Dragon Age, I want to play it, so let's go.
Or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe.
All of them at once.
In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade.
And we have to protect it, Veilguard, hence.
But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him, and that's where you come in.
All right. Okay, so here we go. Something that always stuck out to me that I found really cool about, well, dwarves cannot use magic, their combat skills are fairly across the latest. Okay, they still have that. Where, yeah, when you create your character in Dragon Age Origins, you have, like, a couple different starting points depending on your race and class, and then dwarves also have, like, an innate thing where they can't use magic, which is interesting. And we got elves, which is pretty explanatory. How do they pronounce it? Kunari? I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time. Again, I feel bad. I wanted to play some Dragon Age in preparation for this, and I just never had the time. And then Veilguard released, and it's just sort of like, yeah, actually, I got some money stashed away. I got some ahead. If I'm going to splurge, I can do it on this. So let's just do it. So yeah, that's kind of, and it's still downloading. It's like almost 100 gigabytes, and it's been downloading for 12 hours, and I don't know how far I can get with what it allows me to, like, ready to play, but we'll go. Kunari, human, and I'm boring, so I'm choosing a human. Cycle, okay. So we'll choose a human? What do we got for presets? I was messing around with the character. Ooh, that is kind of cute. Okay. I was messing around with the character creator a little while ago. That's the only reason I started the game up. Just trying to find what's the easiest preset to start working with. So we'll start here. Pronouns. He, him. Gender, man. Yeah, just, again, I'm boring and simple, so I'm good with this. So... Class... Okay, hold on. Customize appearance first. Because, let's see. Okay, all that's... Because, yeah, the head shape, set features to default? Yeah. Because I might not, I'm not going to get super detailed in all of, you know, the super fine, like, adjusting the cheekbones and chin. If I do too much customizing, my character always looks like a ghoul. Like, I didn't realize it, when I first played Dragon Age. I was trying to, like, make my guy look all cool and handsome, and then when the game started, his face was so shallow. What about body presets? Sorry, I'm getting into it. And yeah, lots of customization and maybe the standard body that we got there. Again, because I'm boring, usually I just like to make a facsimile of me. Or, you know, a exaggeration. Okay, I got more gut, but I think that's good there. Body proportions. I was messing around. Not super tall, but let's go... Sure. I don't know in comparison to what. Bulge size? That's an option? There we go. This isn't Baldur's Gate, so I don't think that matters. So we'll just keep it at the... There we go. Skin tone. More of a cooler... can we zoom in? Oop, there we go. Bit paler. Yeah, we'll go with that. Again, I was messing with some of this, so I'm trying to remember everything. So, blue eyes. This again, like, customizing things just sort of like the, you know, fine details of your face and body. It's like, those are neat. That's too elaborate for me, and I want to actually get to the game. So, I had a hairstyle I had picked out. Where was it? Because I was going to go with... That wasn't it. That looks very, like, Prince Charming. I think this was... Yeah, this is what I wanted. Kind of looks like Link. I don't know. Is that just me, or is that kind of like a tint of green? We'll go with... Looks more like a gold, so we'll go with that. Kinda? Yeah, why not? Okay, I'm not gonna get too picky. And scars, because it's always fun. Sorry, I'm trying to make this quick just so we can get to the game. This is already gonna take, like, you know, 60 to 100 hours, so I'm trying to optimize. Always go for the eye scar, like the Kakashi Hatake eye scar. Do we need body scars? Seems a bit edgy, but then again, it looks cool. I think we'll do without. Wait, did it? Okay. Again, I'm very boring when it comes to creating RPG characters. But no, don't back out. And yeah, let's just go for a very standard stoic face, just because if I try to, like, making adjustments just so, like, yeah, I'm not that much handsome Squidward, but I don't want to mess with it because it'll just make my guy look like a ghoul. So let's accept changes. So there we go. All right, class. Look at that guy. Seems like a very buff rogue. But how I usually go... Oh, cool, okay. I like games that let you, like, see the tiers of armor that you get throughout. Because, yeah, rogues, warriors, mages. Mages look fun, but I play as a warrior, so we are doing... Yeah, we're going with warrior. Oh, we can even look at the options. Specialization. I was gonna... Okay, we can. Yeah, we'll go with this class. Again, I like playing as, like, the heavy warrior classes. Faction, Grey Wardens from, like, the first game. Honestly, he kind of looks like a D&D character. Well, like one of my first D&D characters, except his hair was red. Okay. Surname Thorn. Sorry, I'm looking at stuff. Rook is a Grey Warden. Yeah, and our custom character was called Rook. Because, let's see, what was our character? Hawk was in 2, Inquisitor was Inquisition. What were we called in 1? Wasn't it just Grey Warden? Anyways. But yeah, the Grey Wardens, it's been a long time, so forgive me if I'm spotty on the lore. Damage increase versus Darkspawn. Cool. Veil Jumpers. Rook is a Veil Jumper. The daring group of explorers, ancient elven ruins, and Arthel. Shadow Dragons. The underground resistance opposes corrupt, soulless slavers of Tevin. It's cool that this actually has, like, never to rise. Ooh, cool. Sorry, Lords of Fortune. Damn, look at that. Okay. I'm just like, some of these, it's like, okay, what does it mean for a class-specific resource or, takedowns? But it won't matter once we get into it. Necromantic Order, Exposed Mysteries. You can apply an additional affliction stack on targets. Cool. Okay. Ooh, that looks cool. Ativian Crow. Holds an extra potion. Let's go, because I'm basic. Let's go with Grey Warden. Do we have to press something? Shield against the Knight. When innocent lives were at stake, Rook led the charge, saving a village from monstrous nightmares, no matter the cost to himself. During a large Darkspawn incursion, Rook was ordered to hold the line with other Grey Wardens until reinforcements arrived. Rook argued that by then, villagers under attack would be dead. He disobeyed orders, leading the squad to the incursion and sealing the tunnel to the deep roads. This turned the tide of the Darkspawn were driven off, saving the villagers. Rook's heroism was popular among the young wardens, but others with connections to noble families resented his independent streak. Rook took steps away while tempers cooled. I'm just curious. And there's, like, different stories for each, like, faction. That's cool. I'd read them all in detail, but we gotta get a move on. So, yeah, let's go with Grey Wardens, just because that's the main faction from the first game. Playstyle, select experience. These settings can be changed at any time. Storyteller here for... Oh, this is the difficulty. Oh, cool. Customize all settings. Should we at least go standard? Well, this is already going to be a super long game, so let's not... And also, we can change these anyway, so if I want to tone it down, let's just start with middle ground. First name. Might as well do channel name. Oh.
I'm glad you're here.
Whoops.
Well, we're not in trouble. Let's move.
Well, we made it. I am happy we're here.
Hi. We'll be working together.
We can lend a hand.
I wonder who voiced them. Okay.
He's always got some story.
Oh, Shouldn't be a problem.
I kind of like that voice, but I think we'll go with masculine 1 for the more gruffness. Oh wait, we
Time
can...
to leave. Time. I think everyone's okay.
I think everyone's okay. I think everyone's okay.
I think everyone's okay. I think everyone's okay.
I think everyone's okay. I think everyone's okay. I think everyone's okay. Can't believe we finally have a moment alone.
I'm mulling it over.
Can't believe we finally have a moment alone. Can't believe we finally have a moment alone.
Yeah, let's go masculine 2 with low pitch.
Can't believe we finally have a moment alone.
I like to go a little bit gruffer, but that's good. So, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, Timmara Thorn. Stupid name, honestly. But we'll go with that. Grey Wardens. Again, the lore, it's been a long time, but let's finalize. Finish installation to continue. Oh, god damn it. I thought I could at least get a tutorial going. Okay, we'll come back to this later. Okay, back over a day later. Game is fully downloaded. Haven't had time to record. Why did I pick up a super gigantic, RPG when it's this busy right now? Continue. Getting into it. So, got our character all made up, so we should just be able to kick off from there. So, yeah, finally, let's get into Veilguard. Trying to move my little, stand over.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him.
Stuff happened.
Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world,
Was this the events of Inquisition or what?
Tracked him to Manrathus, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins.
Okay, no, sorry, I just saw the Inquisition symbol and I figured just like, oh, wait a second.
Bar in town. And a missing contact.
Welcome to Waterdeep.
Let's try this again. Where's Navgalis?
Okay, here we go.
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
I'm placing an order. Try to get into the bar and give the information. Beat down the entire room to get the information. Let's talk this out. I do like how they give... Okay, we'll see if that continues.
It's not a demand, it's an offer. Telling me what I need to know, it's the smart play here.
It's like a Prince Charming from Shrek, if you became an adventurer. Or like a buffer Link. That's kind of what the hair looks like.
Shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I need to know where she is.
We were supposed to meet here in your bar, but you let Venatori cultists drag her away.
I didn't let them. They paid me.
So answer my questions and walk away with the coin. Or spend it cleaning up the place when I'm through. Your choice.
You're adorable.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't get compliments often, so I really appreciate it with... Okay, hold on.
That's where you'll find Navgalis.
Thank you.
You want to get yourself killed fighting the Venatori? It's your ass.
Well, it's my ass to lose. I don't know.
That offer's good for all of you, too. No?
If they won't listen to you, they can always listen to Bianca.
Alright, so this is Varric who's been talking and doing the narration. Hey, guy.
Your friend Navgalis is at Dumont Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although for the record, you might be too charming for your own good.
Had you on my side? Okay, but it worked though. Whatever works. Okay, like, you know, Varric has seen that you like talking your way out of things. Okay, it's just like telltale. It's like they will remember that. I had you on my side. Like positive, Joker, like aggressive. You get my point. BioWare, you know, like dialogue wheels usually have like a preference depending on the corner or spot on the wheel it's in.
Yeah.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
Breaks over, the take's over. I messed it. Whatever. Trying to one-liner. Trying to quippy dialogue my way through this.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
Okay, I'm excited. This looks so good. Like, okay, I've got a kitten sitting on my lap and not being behaving.
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
Can I give you more coins? I probably got coins to spare. Hold on, I'm just looking. Can we go into map, library, codex stuff? Suppose just follow Varric and we'll get tutorialized as we go. Kitten, could you please?
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
I'm just clicking buttons in case anything works, but we're tutorializing.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
We're the police. We do not care.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we...
This is according to my recording software. I think the game audio is mixed just fine. Like, it should be not loud, or I should be talking over everything, but it should be consistent enough.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go. Harding's this way.
Okay.
She'll get us to Dumont Plaza.
I figured they were setting us up for a choice, just sort of like, help the, you know, distressed. Whoop.
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
Good thing they're ignoring us.
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this.
No organs and floaty.
Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
Woo.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
A little shaky. In a hurry. I mean, technically we are in a hurry.
We're good, but we need to move.
Agreed. Solus isn't waiting, neither can we.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there.
A sword. That's all you had with you.
Wasn't she at the meeting tonight?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori
Sorry.
to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
I'm gonna say combat tutorial. Let's go. This looks like it's more active. I remember seeing like Dragon Age 2 was a more active combat system. So I'm curious how this actually like works in practice, because I've only seen like spellcaster, light attack, the usual.
Here they come.
Okay, just slashy. Oh wait, shield. I don't need a shield. How do I get rid of the shield? Oh hell yes. Yeah, we ain't shielding. We are dual wielding.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev.
Is that like a parry?
Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the veil,
Oop.
doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
Okay, just looking. There's a charge deck. I'm just seeing if there's like items hidden around, but I suppose this is just like the opening area, so they probably will just want to like funnel us through the tutorializing, and then it opens up later.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza. Mandatory cultists.
Oh,
I hate these assholes.
whoop.
Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
Later. Okay, we got a dodge button. Falling for you. Okay, perfect. Of course, there's a knocking them off the ledge during combat. Whoop. Okay, a little clunky starting out here, but we'll see how it goes.
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
They crossed the Grey Wardens a few years back. Got a lot of our people killed.
All citizens must remain indoors until the magical anomaly is fully contained.
Come on. Guess we're sliding down.
Oh, I thought it was just like, maybe there's something hidden over there. Oh, no, 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 no. We're going.
Allies of Ned Gallus, kill them all.
Use ability to you new driving kick. Requires 50 rage. That's gonna be so fun to like use on areas where we can just kick enemies off.
Venatori, take your revenge.
There we go. So yeah, kind of like Mass Effect in how you turn on your abilities.
Another barrier. But it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
Let us in. Ooh.
Varric, Harding. Not the worst timing.
I want to look up the cast, but that could lead to spoilers,
It's
so I'm just
good to
waiting a
see
bit.
you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They did.
They thought the same thing.
Ah.
A lot of Venatori in this city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found him a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but he tends to think in straight lines.
Nice job.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
Elven god. Well, Whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
I'm sure we can handle this.
All citizens in the canal district must remain in their homes.
So if we do catch Solus, or the Dreadwolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the Veil. Hopefully that ritual takes
Whoa.
his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
We can slide.
We.
I'm getting too old for this.
Okay.
There. That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found
Listen, I'm
them.
keeping an eye out for secrets, but I don't think we have to worry about anything until we get to... Oh, hey! There we go, a couple of coins. I'm sure there's... this isn't, like, the most explorative area just to start with. So, again, so you get to the point and Arch's dragon. A magical barrier telling you to screw off. Just curious if there's anything around. Okay. Ranged attack. RT to shield toss. Oh, I can still do that. Okay. It's like, but I'm not using a shield. Oh, cool. At least gives you an option. Oh. Wait, let me angle better. Oh. Oh, I'm doing it wrong. Okay.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
Sorry, just getting a feel for everything. It's a little jumpy, but we'll see how it goes as we progress. Okay, I'm going. I'm just checking.
So this is the Dreadwolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Manrathus itself.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
I'm sure it's fine. What could possibly go wrong?
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much, at least.
Oh, look at the good boy.
The demons.
I need more rage. Warriors have access to two-handed weapons such a great access. She attacks are slower. Okay. Okay, I happen to be going the right way. I just go alternate path. Maybe that's something. Nope, it's the main path.
It sounds like that opens something below.
Then let's have a look.
The Dreadwolf and his good boys. I'm just checking. I thought maybe there was another door in here.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rogue?
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like...
Oh. Sorry, I didn't realize I was getting ahead of the dialogue, but I'm sure that'll happen a lot.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power evolved. We've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
Whoop. I missed the armor tutorial or whatever.
And I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
I mean, she just said that a bit ago, but... Okay, that was that. Him.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
So, ergo, that equals bad thing. Sorry, I'm jumping around.
Almost there.
Oh, cool. Okay, I was wondering. Gonna find Solus, I'm gonna drop kick him off the side of the cliff.
Nothing compared to how many will get if Solus finishes his ritual.
Bigger thing.
Pride demon.
To stop this demon quickly.
Oop. Whoops.
Watch the lightning.
Here we go, auto lock.
How did demons this large get through the veil?
It's a pride sense Solus is
Oh, I missed it.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
I know you're there. It's been loud, but I can still hear the screaming and grunts of pain.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
I can
Solus
try.
needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
Challenge Varric's plan. Support. Give it a shot, man. I don't know the context between everything.
If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
Try Talk No Jutsu first.
More demons.
Take care of the team for me.
I imagine he's not coming back.
Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Hey! Throws the dagger behind him. Oh, sorry, you startled me.
Let's buy him some time.
Okay, we're going. Whoops, I'm bumping.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
He better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
Or maybe he's joining Solus, who knows? Figured there'd be more.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual at this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right. You two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
Oh well.
Storm could tear you apart.
Or it'll give me main character superpowers. Do you ever think of that?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
I mean, I'm already melee, but let's go Harding.
Let's go hard.
She's freckly and that's cute, so
Demons off us.
You got it.
even though she's tall and posh, but probably should mix and match with like my martial stats and her magic, but we'll go with this. I don't think this is doing like an Ashley Caden thing right off the bat. We barely know him. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This is it.
Bring down that scaffolding.
It was a good idea to bring a hammer.
Why? Why tear down the veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost?
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling. We need to push it
I'm with you.
together now.
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
At least it has a chapter of inconvenience. Sorry, he just goes rolling down the stairs. Head hurty. Dragon Age, the Veilguard. I suppose now that the veil is cracked open, we got to, like, yeah, get a team together to hold it down.
Soulless?
I was gonna say, did now a Solus join, like, the God Hand from Berserk or something?
I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic.
How dare!
Had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
This is a trick. I'd like to wake up. Fine, talk. Tell me more.
All right, you brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
Do you want to do something later? Oh.
Or as you would call them, the elven gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted elven gods walk free.
You let them out. I mean, was it really our fault? Why should I believe you?
How am I supposed to trust anything you're saying?
You saw them escape from my prison.
I mean,
also saw
fair.
you bringing down the veil.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric.
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is
If not dead.
quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those
What are you
things that
doing?
got out, you said they were gods?
Are you okay? What did you do?
They said they
Oh,
were
you're just
gods.
fighting. Sorry, I got a
Wicked,
kitten
tyrannical,
fighting me.
Sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
That's really helpful. What are you, the elven god of sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story. And how could I help? I do not have my ritual dagger. I
It's
cannot
stuck in
access
Varric.
my network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer is what I know.
Helpful advice from the elven god of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story.
Elganan and Gillenay
You exchanged
are
verbal
your brothers
jabs
and
with
sons.
Solus.
This is your responsibility now.
You had a good audible row. What are you doing?
Why? Why tear down the veil? Listen.
Sorry, I'm watching the kitten. Messing with stuff.
No idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Say the same of you.
Varric, you're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
It's worse than you think. More. What exactly happened? Okay. Sorry.
I should have come up with a better plan. I should have...
You worked with what you had, and you succeeded, by the way. World isn't drowning in demons.
Something
It isn't
bigger might
over,
be going
though.
on, though.
We trapped Solus in the Fade, but something else got out. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work.
I don't think you understand the scale of this,
That
though.
time you ditched your orders for a better strategy during a darkspawn attack. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook?
Because Harding came with you to stop Sol's ritual, she was injured. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to barge in. I was just looking for elf fruit.
I mean, the
It's-
door's
it's
wide
fine.
open.
I was just gonna stretch my legs.
Oh, Rook. Watch your step out there. If you put a foot wrong, you'll fall forever. Yeah, on top of everything else, the Illuvian took us to the Fade. The place where dreams come from, so... that. Yeah.
Then I really need to look around.
Yeah, you should. And we should talk about things. Maybe find Nev. She's outside, looking around. There's a room with a table down the stairs. I'll meet you there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep.
Looks like something else here is going to fade, if you know what I mean.
See you later, kid.
Very unconvinced. Part 1. The Minrathos job. Technically, the plan worked. Ooh. Bonus item. Use a wardrobe to claim your rewards. Okay, because I did buy the, like, deluxe edition bonus and everything. Hold on. Mirror of Transformation. Oh, okay, so we can respec our looks, I guess. Okay, we don't need to change anything. Let's take a look. Okay, we can customize the other companions. Change the look of an item for the first time. Okay. It's cool that we can transmog stuff. I mean, I got the deluxe edition, so I might as well, like, use the cool-looking stuff. Yeah, that's kind of not that cool. Here we go. Hell yeah. Kind of a bit much. This one looks subtler. Even though I'm sure that's like the rogue outfit or something. Oh. Hide helm in conversations. I like it when games do that. Sure. Again, I might as well use some of this stuff. Kind of like her other one better. Kind of like her other one better. Okay. Again, no. Again, sometimes, you know, DLC content looks worse, but oh well. Looks gold and shiny, so hit and miss. Oh, wait. Let's talk to people while we're here. Go on for a bit longer. Hey, Varric.
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, all right?
Alright, just seeing if she had anything to say, but she said she'd meet us downstairs. Introduction to the lighthouse. Is this basically our hub area? You know, we got our Firelink Shrine. 3 meetings, face to face, under the sky. Feel like that's something we can open later. Okay. So I'm sure there's stuff to explore and do, but let's take a look at...
Look who's with us.
Ooh, nice casual outfit.
We're really in the Fade.
Land of raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently.
Neat.
It's a lot to take in.
Harding thought we should talk about what comes next.
She's not wrong. But if you need a breather, can't hurt to look around first.
Open skills and screen. Okay. Here we go. Warrior Core. Okay. Lot to do. And, you know, loads of reading. It's probably got to start in the center here. Shield volley, then unwind return. Okay. Tumbling blade. Okay, roll into an attack. After a perfect defense. Eh. Downfall, critical hits if enemies knocked down. That's cool. Yeah, might as well let rage linger. Spectral bulwark. That sounds cool. Sure, let's go with that. Should look at the other side. And we can probably respec pretty easily. So, okay. We're developing. That's a pretty large skill tree. Like little incremental bonuses here and there. Context. Oh, I see. A timed thing. Okay. Gather team. Okay. Let's head over this way and talk to the girls. Hey, Harding.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Keep on keeping.
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
I should be asking you that. I got you hurt.
This is a dangerous job. Everyone knew that signing on.
Still.
There's so much to do. We have to keep going.
No rest for the weary. You okay?
Are you sure you're
Disapproves.
all right?
Okay.
Maybe
She's
you should
stoic.
rest.
Yes, Rook. I'm fine. This is nothing. I'm just a little dizzy. I'll walk it off. Or something.
Harding, you can't just...
Oh yeah? Watch me. We need to get back to the ritual site, don't we? Let's stop worrying about me and go do that.
Fair.
Come get me when you're ready to go.
We're getting a grasp on everyone's personality, too. So, yeah, she's stoic. Do not, you know, patronize or, You want to talk? Kind of looked like Fiona if she was, like, in short ogre form with, like, her normal skin. Or, you know, untransformed skin. You know what I meant. Where is Nev? Over here, I'm guessing. Study.
Wisps.
Sorry.
Figures they're in the Fade, but I swear they're following me.
You all right?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
I mean, I just met you, but...
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me.
Oh, I didn't even notice her
It's a
leg until
start.
just now. Quite the start. I mean, seems presumptuous right off the bat, but you know what? Let's go for it.
I'm not sure stopping a ritual is the best way to meet someone.
So much for first impressions.
Here's hoping I'm better on the second.
Damn.
Well, you're not bad so far.
All right, more
You take a
receptive
lot
to
of
that.
notes. What about?
Lately,
Might as well start sowing a
you know,
seed, and we'll
or
meet more
you,
characters
before
as they
Solus
go.
changed the game.
Because, of course, BioWare,
And it's,
romancing simulator. Let's
Not
see what our
much.
options
I'm
are.
sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
Start with... We'll figure this out. We need better than that. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure this out. I'm sure of it.
Take our time.
Really? Do you know something I don't?
No, we just... Well, we have to, right?
Yeah, that's the job.
Alrighty. Because, yeah, Dragon Age Origins. Morrigan was cool. I romanced Liliana. She was best girl. She was great. Okay. I'm just so used to, like, interacting with stuff with X, so I'm just like, bleh. Probably nothing to say from Varric. Oh, Jesus. All right,
So,
everyone gather up.
We stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey, Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
He invaded my dream. He was in my head. He was in the Fade.
Sorry, it was while I was unconscious. Solus appeared in my dream.
Really? I'm glad you're all right.
From what I saw, he's trapped in the Fade now. Not here, but some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
No?
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
He said our connection wasn't strong enough for him to do that. He could only reach me because I bled at the ritual site when I got banged up.
So Solus is using blood magic, like any normal mage would to play with
What
your
the heck?
mind.
Oh, Jesus
But
Christ.
he's not a normal mage. Like I
Sorry,
told
I'm
you.
playing the new, like,
an elven
Pokemon
god.
Pocket
Putting
TCG
together a nice
game. I started that
ritual
today,
doesn't make
and that was a new notification. Stop quibbling over terms. I mean, he's a terrifying god. I mean, he's not
You
unpowerful.
nearly brought down the veil, Nev. Can you do that?
You know it's not that simple.
He may not be a prayer
Kind of exactly.
blessings kind of god, but he's a lot more than just a mage.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual, and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything, but we are not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had 2 of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elgranon and Gillenane. 2 of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against.
Sorry. The escape is our fault. A little bit. They're stronger than Solus. They're worse than Solus. They're ours to kill. Probably worse than Solus, at least.
Solus warned me about them being evil, which is pretty rich coming from the guy who just tried to tear down the veil.
But...
You don't believe him?
No, that's the problem. I do believe him. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
Solus says Elgranon and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have 2. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that, without Varric. And you're still getting back on your feet.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
We can't just sit here and do nothing.
We need to investigate. Figure out what we're dealing with before we rush in and make things worse.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed? Will
Yes.
we spend time investigating?
Harding's right, Nev's right. I mean, we got a lot to figure out, but we also got to get right into the action. So, Harding.
If Elgranon and Gillenane are worse than
You guys
Solus,
balance out.
we don't have
Sorry.
time to waste. We need to act now.
We don't know what they can do or what they want. We don't even know if Solus is telling the truth.
I'm not saying we go in blind, but this time, if we see a shot, we take it.
All right. The last place we saw them was the ritual site.
The Illuvian took us here from the ritual site, instead of back to Minrathous.
Then let's hope it takes us back.
Harding, are you okay to go?
I'm not gonna sit back while elven gods destroy the world because I have a headache.
All right then.
Fair.
Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
It's coming together. So we got our setup. God, this makes me want to go back and play like the other Dragon Ages. Like, I'm jumping into the thick of it. I wanted to replay like 1 at least, or Origins, before I played a Veilguard. But I didn't think I'd get it right away, just because, like, just timing wasn't right. But it's like, new game is right here. I'm very curious. Because BioWare had it rough for a while. Like, you know, I didn't really, I only played Inquisition for like 5 hours, I think it was. It wasn't bad, I just didn't have the time to invest into it at the moment, and I just never got around to it. And well, it's also been a while with Andromeda, but I'll stick up for Mass Effect Andromeda. But, you know, then they had, well, between some of the problems those games had, they had Anthem, and what was their other? Didn't they release another big thing that didn't do well? But either way, BioWare's had it rough, and people have been kind of thinking it's like, oh, EA is going to shut them down. But now we got new Dragon Age, so, you know, new Mass Effect must be on the way, or, well, I say on the way, probably another 5 years or something before we actually get anything. Arlathan Forest.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site.
Let's go for a bit longer
if
here.
the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Well. I'm sure he's fine.
Cut it down.
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
Okay, magic constructs.
Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlethan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's, Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
Yeah, we did, sort of. We tried, sounds too, mealy.
The sky's not pulling itself apart anymore, is it? But it didn't go as cleanly as we hoped. Solus got pulled into the Fade and 2 somethings got pulled out. Or someone's, I mean. 2 of the evil elven gods. Elgranon and Gillenane.
Mathalanast.
The elven gods of old. The Evan-Urus.
If they truly have returned.
Then things just got a whole lot worse.
Oh great, the gods are real. What about the gods?
Anything you can tell me about
Sorry.
these gods?
Solus might be a bastard, but compared to the Evan-Urus, let's just say they weren't known for being kind rulers.
It sounds like none of them were, but...
Solus led a rebellion against the Evan-Urus, and the reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tarith is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find
You
Veilguard
won't. Pushes off the side.
at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. Then you two get your friend back to your camp and we'll find Balara.
Why don't you help them? If we do the teary-eyed one, I think that'll just patronize her.
No, I'm coming with you.
You're a great shot, Harding. You can help the veil jumpers here. They need you.
Fine. Since they need me.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Balara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Doing what we can. We did what we could, and we kind of messed up a bit, but could have been worse. But also, we will stop it from getting worse. Arlathan Forest, Elven Ruins. Alright, with all that set up, this might be a good wrap-up point, so give it a moment once we get back into gameplay.
Is it me, or is there something strange about this fog?
I've never seen fog like this. Something's not right.
Alright, we'll wrap up here for right now. Next time we continue, we will carry on, and we will, try to find Luther and do more. This is exciting, this is a hell of a start, and we'll just see where this will take us in the end. So, the Veilguard has begun. Let's see where it goes. So, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.